Techno update. Subscribe now.
Moto Z review. At 5.19mm, there's no doubting this is an incredibly thin phone. But that caveat I just mentioned? You really won't want to use a phone that's this thin. The rear is glossy and picks up fingerprints aplenty, and with so little phone to actually grab, the Moto Z feels incredibly precarious in the hand, like trying to hold a jelly deal. A USB Type-C to 3.5mm headphone adapter is included in the box to mitigate the lack of a port, but the missing jack feels like a greater omission here. At least with the iPhone 7, Lightning headphones might become more popular. Whether or not we'll see USB Type-C headphones take off is another matter, so you had better not lose that adapter. Display. The 5.5-inch display is one of the Moto Z's stronger features. It has a 2560 by 1440 resolution, which amounts to a tack-sharp 535 pixels per inch. It's big, bold and vibrant, and makes viewing photos a particularly pleasant experience. Viewing angles are also very good. Software. The Moto Z runs on Android 6.0.1 and, thankfully, little has been done to the operating system in terms of customization. The only additions are some familiar Motorola gestures, and these are actually very welcome. If you wave your hand over the proximity sensors on the front of the handset, the lock screen displays your notifications in a monochrome low-power mode. You can then touch the icons to display a notification in full, or swipe it to dismiss. Other physical gestures make a return, such as a double karate chop to turn on the torch, or a quick flick rotation to change to the selfie camera. Performance. Inside the Moto Z sits a Qualcomm Snapdragon 820 processor and a generous 4GB of RAM. There's 32GB of storage as standard, but this is expandable with a microSD card and it supports adaptable storage, too. Its AnTuTu score of 130,550 certainly measured up with how swift it felt in use. This is fractionally better than the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. The Moto Z's Geekbench scores were rather disappointing, though, at 1,508 in the single-core test and just 2,879 set in the multi-core. This is quite a bit off the pace of the Galaxy S7 Edge. The 3D slingshot score of 2,121 was excellent, however. In the end, performance from the Moto Z shouldn't leave you wanting. Camera. The Moto Z has a 13-megapixel rear camera with a f/1.8 aperture lens. The sensor has 1.12 micrometers size pixels and it's bolstered by both optical image stabilization and laser autofocus, as well as a color-correlated temperature flash with dual LEDs. For the selfie inclined, there's a 5-megapixel front-facing camera using an f/2.2 aperture lens. This is a pretty average performer, and again, you'll want to try to use it mainly in good lighting conditions. Battery life. Unfortunately, battery life is where things all fall apart for the Moto Z. Inside this 5.5-inch smartphone is a teeny tiny 2,600 mAh battery. That's a smaller battery than you'll find powering most 5-inch smartphones.